So we met through a mutual friend. His name was Willie Chang. It was a summer 7 years ago. He was like, dude, I gotta go back to my house and I gotta grab something. So went with him, drove back to his house, saw a girl there. I was like, wow, she's kind of cute.
So I guess the first time I met him, I was living at my friend's house, and he happened to be friends with him too. And he came over, and I didn't really pay attention to him actually. Like, I don't even really remember meeting him that first time.
Asked my boy, who is that? Her name's Abby, but she's off limits. She was just an interest at that time, and a couple of weeks later we ended up connecting somehow on MySpace, and
it was only after he left that my friend actually told me, hey, that guy that was just here, he's kind of like checking you out, and I'm like, what guy? Like, what guy was just here? The guy that you shook hands with, and I'm like, who? So I was like, okay, if my friends are friends with him, I'll add him. And so I ended up adding him, and we strike up a conversation and we start writing to each other. We kind of become like pen pals. He tells me about his girlfriend at the time. I tell him, I'm kind of done with guys, which at that point in my life I kind of really was. But we started just developing this friendship, and I could see that I had a lot in common with him. And he just, became a really good friend at that point.
What was your first date like?
First date was really, really random, and it was memorable. We did all kinds of things, man. I picked her up from her apartment, and she was wearing this beautiful dress. Can't forget it.
Our first date was amazing. I really feel like he brought out his big guns and his game on, because he took me to Seattle Center and we had coffee. We went down to the fountain. He took me on a ferry ride, which is, of course, why we're having our wedding on the ferry. But a lot of my first dates before then consisted of a movie and a dinner, and so this was just really a nice little treat and a nice surprise for me, because I actually got to have a conversation with him and really get to know him, and we just had a blast.
We ended up on a ferry, and that ferry ride was amazing, man, because that was kind of the first time we connected physically. It wasn't anything big, but we were holding hands. I asked if I could hold her hand, and I was just embellishing the moment and kissed her on her forehead, and we ended up on Bainbridge, and we just did random stuff, and it was really cool.
We were laughing, we were running around, playing. He played his ukulele for me, and he sang. And if you've ever heard Roddy sing, it's awful, but it was just sweet and it was perfect. I couldn't have asked for a better first date. It was amazing.
Why do you love Abby?
She puts up with me. The simple fact of the matter is I've been through so many relationships, and it was a flop, and I think the reason why it was a flop is because the personalities weren't compatible.
I really love him because he's just an amazing person. He's very dependable. He works hard for us, for me and the kids. He's a great friend. He's very selfless. He'll go out of his way to help anybody. And sometimes, that's kind of a downfall for him too, but he just has a great big heart, and anyone that knows him can see that. And inside, just like, I feel like with him I can do anything.
She's a complete package. Without her, I don't know where I'd be.
And so, he makes me happy. He makes me happier than anyone, besides my kids, but he's just, it makes me feel gooey, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And really, what it comes down to is just that he's my best friend, and I'm lucky enough to be in love with My best friend.
This relationship has withstand or withstood, you know, several tests, and this is kind of that stamp of approval saying, look, you guys have been through this, you know, it's time to take the next step in the process and solidify, you know, your love for each other.
You know, me and Rod have been together for almost 7 years now, and we have 2 beautiful kids. We've gone through just about anything you can think of, and so naturally it was the next step for us.
Years from now, we see our kids grown. 10 years from now, packing guns and, you know, fending my daughter off. Look, the bottom line is this: I'm thinking for the moment. I know I'm going to spend the rest of my life with Abby, and you know, it's in the now.
And so, to me, marriage is just taking it to the next level, where you just put aside like all the BS, all the childish things, and you really focus on family and really focus on each other. And so, that's really what marriage is about to me, is taking the focus away from everything else in this world and really just bearing it down to family and each other.
The future, we're going to grow from the mistakes we've made today, and we're also going to go through cherished memories, and I look forward to you know, creating these memories, good or bad, with her. I feel like I need to protect her. You know, be that pillar, uplift her. You know, let her learn some things along the way, but at the same time, kind of guide her. You know, I want to, you know, want to be multiple things. You know, supportive, loving, that best friend. I think at the end of the day, you know, I want to be the husband's husband, and you know, I'm gonna be the husband that, you know, gives it his all.
I really want to be the kind of wife that Ronnie needs me to be, whatever that is. Lover, friend, companion, you know, just whatever he needs me to be, I want to be that. And that's the kind of wife I need. You know, good mother, good cook, cleaner, whatever he wants me, whatever he needs me to be, that's what I want to be. I see us just being happy like we are now. Maybe more kids, just successful, and just holding each other's hands like we've always done. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. And I'll never be jealous. And I won't be too proud
not boastful, when love is not loud. Tell him I need him, tell him I love him, and everything's gonna be alright. Now I may have wisdom and knowledge on earth, but if I speak wrong, ooh, what is it worth? See what we know now is nothing compared to the love that was shown when our lives were spent. And tell him I need him, tell him I love him, it'll be alright. Tell him it'll be alright. It'll be
Oh, get your towels ready, it's about to go down. Everybody in the place hit the Aoki deck, but stay on your mother toes. We running this, let's go. I'm on a boat, I'm on a boat. Everybody look at me, cause I'm sailing on a boat. I'm on a boat, I'm on a boat. Take a good hard look at the mother boat. I'm on a boat, mother. Oh, take a look at me. Straight floating on a boat on the deep blue sea. Busted 5 knots, wind whipping out my coat. You can't stop me, cause I'm on a boat. Picture trick, I'm on a boat. We drinking Santana champ, cause it's so crisp. I got my swim trunks and my flippin' floppies. I'm flipping burgers, you at Kinko straight flipping cabbage. I'm riding on a dolphin, doing flips and the dolphin splashing, getting everybody away. But this ain't SeaWorld, this is real as it gets. I'm on a boat, mother. Don't you ever forget. I'm on a boat and it's going fast, and I got an article theme, pass me the Afghan. I'm the king of the world on a boat like Leo. If you own the show, then you show not me-o. Get the up. This boat is real. Glad I'm on a boat, mother. Oh, trees, I climb buoys, mother. I'm on the deck with my boys, mother. The boat engine make noise, mother. Hey, bye, if you could see me now. Arms spread wide on the starboard bow. Gonna fly this boat to the moon somehow. Like Kevin Garnett, anything is possible.